And the Pacers start off with the ball. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Here's Giddey. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And it's blocked. There's the lob to Brogdon. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. Giddey, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And here is Brogdon. 9-point game his last outing. Inside. Banked in off the glass. Brogdon's got 5 now.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
A steal, and they're pushing it up. And the shot by Warren, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. Stolen by Warren. Brogdon outside. Here's Rain Man. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Outplay.
It's loudest section. What's the T-shirt? All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
Points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes at you in a lot of ways. There's floaters and pull-ups and drives. Pretty gifted offensive player.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Baisley's checked in for Favors. And it's Maledon in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers also with the sub. Karis LeVert's checked in for Warren. Now here's Maledon. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Brogdon the pass to Rain. It's deflected. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man.
Number 8.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Teams making 7.
You're doing what you're doing, right?
Can someone check
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Indiana, they've got Rain Man, LeVert out there with Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Bitadze in at the center. It's blocked. Here's Rain Man. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Hornets was tremendous. He picked up 39 points, and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
There's Sabonis after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Number 8.
Gets it to go. That one good from the Rain Man.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Rain Man passes to LeVert. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Thunder trailing by 6. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Giddey's got his first points in this one. Pacers leading by 4.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact. And that's what Shai does.
Down low, here's Favors. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Bitadze, the pass to Rain. And no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Sabonis with the steal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway.
Slow down, ref.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Pacers, number 8, shooting 1.
Enforcing turnover.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Deck. Pass to Maladon. Dort with the ball. He's covered by Ward. 4 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Baisley. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Basically just hustling to the hoop. He's got that kind of length to get in there and mix it up inside.
To the inside. Here's Rain Man. Good on the shot. And that's 13 points for Rain Man.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Baisley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And here is Maladon after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the 3. The pass to Baisley. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
To the paint. Here's Rain Man. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Maladon passes to Baisley. To the wing right side. Here's Meladon. Again, the Thunder score.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that one is good from the Rain Man. Rain Man's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not fall. And that concludes the first half.
The Pacers, your Thunder, 26. The Pacers, 34.
Settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Lou Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Favors, and it's Roby in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And then they continue to control the glass. And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Count that one. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical. Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Rain Man, that falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th assist on the night. Thunder trailing by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
He's checked in for Wall.
No way you can keep this up, MP. No chance.
Pacers substitution. At the line for your Thunder, Kenrich Williams.
Rain Man subbed in for Karis LeVert. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers leading by 12. To the middle. Picked off in midair. Pass to Dex. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Dex got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Rain Man, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the...
The previous play is under review.
Buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second one.
All right, lovers, coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girl.
It's here, and it's here to stay. The situation's just like that.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Pacers. Rain Man is out there with Brogdon. Then there's Warren. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Brissett in at the power forward.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. from the baseline. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Up top, Warren. Here's Rain Man. That one falls. Rain Man's got 30.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Inside, here's Meladon. It's rebounded by Indiana. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Deck, and that one clearly a foul.
Number 8. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, 2 shots. Substitution for the Pacers.
Oklahoma City. Meladon comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
1:32 left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Sumner. Warren on the wing. Defended by Dort. The shot's good from the Rain Man.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Indiana.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rain Man.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And that one, good. That's 36 points for Rain Man.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Here's Rain Man. Misses the 3. Now, here's Meladon. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win to come into an opponent's...
Hey, MP, you feeling good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You sure? You know, you look like you need some fresh air. Maybe you should go take a walk.
No, I'm good, bro.
Actually, you should go put on a fresh new outfit, you know, something flashy. Let the people see how you feeling.
So this like a striker pose thing and not like a mental health thing?
Look, I'm just saying, man, every time you step outside looking the way that you do, people are talking. They're posting pictures. First comment's always something like, oh, my God, there's MP. Second comment...
do this!
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Here's Brogdon following the score by Dallas. Down low. Here's Batadze. Misses off the left iron. Now here's Doncic. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game. And Burke, here we go. Shoots over Sabonis. The Pacers pull it in. Brogdon with the ball. Sabonis outside. Here's Rainman. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Now here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing. Hardaway's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the inside. Here's Rainman. On the money with the jumper.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retrieve. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Up top, Brown. Back to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. From deep. The shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Pacers making their last shot. From deep, here's Doncic. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 5 points.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Here's Rainman. Off the mark there with a 3. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to Brown. Here's Burke. Doncic on the wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
To the Pacers.
The Mavericks trailing. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Trey Burke. Then it's Moses Brown. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Burke. He's covered by Warren. Brown, a screen on Warren. Just 4 to shoot. Brown, great positioning on the putback.
trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
You know, for a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, BA, and I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Rayman. The short one's on the money. Give him 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Rainman, guarded by Doncic. Rejected by Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched the glass. The Pacers making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And that one's good.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Indiana trailing here. Sabonis with a screen on Brunson. Here's Rainman. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Brown. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Porzingis sets a screen. Shot clock at 5.
Capable of guarding multiple positions, his lateral quickness allows him to guard both the post and perimeter well.
Rayman, he's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Doncic against Warren. Brown with a screen. Spins. Here's Doncic. Drilled from 11 feet out. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Rainman. Another one falls for Indiana.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of...
All right, looking for more support. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your Mavericks dance team.
He subbed in for Burke.
Substitution for the Pacers. That team in the first half with the score. Your Mavericks, 42. The Pacers, 39.
Well, the Pacers shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Warren and Sabonis, the duo at forward. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Goga Batadze. And it's Rain Man in at the 2. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Rain Man, that's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Burke. 5 points in the game. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Patadze. Here's Rayman. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 23.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Burke. Doncic outside. Shoots. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Doncic has got 14 points.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. So,
yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
There's a screen. Takes a step back. Here's Burke. And a foul call.
Back from Brogdon. That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks.
Quarterback at offense.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Oh, Sabonis with a block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And the whistle blows as the basket.
That's a foul?
That's his 2nd
Gotta be
personal
kidding me.
foul. Shooting for Indiana, number 8 at the line for 1. Timeout charge to the Pacers. All right, cookies come on the court. Come on and get loud for your...
Powell, he's checked in for Brown. And Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. Levert's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Brogdon.
You know, T.J. Warren's accuracy is truly remarkable. Here's a guy who can really hit from anywhere. And even more than that, do it efficiently.
Powell finds Doncic. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
You know, Grant, looking at Warren's precision shooting, he's used it to pull off some pretty staggering scoring performances.
Yeah, a few guys have had over 50 points in a single game before. When he gets in the zone, Warren can have a huge impact. But you know, it's the result of a ton of hard work developing that solid shooting.
And it's good for 2. 30 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Offensive rebound. Porzingis. And the shot.
Pacers substitution. Timeout charge to Dallas.
Crossing the huddle. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Tim Hardaway is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Trey Burke. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And that one good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Brown, a screen on Brogdon. Brunson against Brogdon for 3. Hardaway, another 3 for Dallas.